Oh man, that's amazing. All right, let me get your audio through. Chat, say hello to my good friend uh Possumorpheus. He's the one who's going to be playing Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide. I'll be playing Mystic Quest. So give me a second to get all the audio and everything fixed, and then we'll try to get this running.
OBS real quick, because I'm going to share through OBS. It's the easiest way to do this, because I'm not capturing.
That's fine. Bump up your audio a little bit. And let me see if I can get my AP tracker up. We're almost to a real stream, chat. We're like so close. So once we get Possum's game up on screen, we'll be good to roll, I think. Oh, let me run my Lua connector. Should have done that earlier. Whoopsie. Hey, thank you.
So I don't know what you need of that to capture, or
Just
what
the-
you need
just the-
audio level wise.
Just the game, honestly. So give me a second. Pop that out. And shrink it down a little bit. Sorry, chat. There's so many moving pieces when it comes to doing a live stream. I'm glad Possum's here because he also appreciates doing all this.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially when you have the moving parts of Archipelago, an unsupported game that you have to kind of like boondoggle into things.
Yep.
Someone who is not technologically savvy in myself, enough to be dangerous, but not enough to figure this out.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it for sure.
Yeah. There you go. Discord game capture. Let me crop you. We're so close to gaming. Alright. Put you over here.
And so I have the AP lobby open, but I don't see where it says you joined. Do you see where it says you joined?
Not yet, but I haven't fiddled with that quite yet.
Okay,
Give me a
gotcha.
second.
No,
Wrong
I
detected, but no
wasn't sure where you
active.
were in
I haven't run the connect command yet.
Okay.
So 1 sec. And pasta. Hey, there we go. We're doing it, chat.
That's like such a huge weight off of what I was worried about here. Because technically I'm the one who has to host this. Because of the way it's unsupported, somebody has to host it as a Worlds Collide server in order for it to even function. So I was very, very concerned about this working.
Oh, geez. Well, I'm glad we could take that weight off your shoulder here. Let me go ahead and crop you a little bit better here. Try to make it big enough for everybody to see what's going on. Alrighty. Yo, Sammy, thank you so much for the donation. Much love. Much appreciated. I hope everybody enjoys what's about to ensue. This is like still in beta for anybody who doesn't know. Worlds Collide is not officially supported on Archipelago, and it's a low jank getting it set up. So
Yeah.
yeah.
There's also one other thing that we're going to have to test once we get started, just to make sure, is that, in theory, the first time you send me something, I should get it in my inventory.
Yeah. So I'll
That
run over
doesn't
to.
always happen.
Yeah, I'll run over to the closest brown box and we'll see if that happens. So
Okay.
when you're ready,
I think I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
fair enough. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
I got Ruben. Fireberg is on the menu.
Nice.
Explosives. Not an item. I need to find a location with items so we can test.
I mean,
Level...
the thing is, I can always like shut down and restart, and usually like no later than the third time it's up. So.
Oh, I got Lava Dome. We're good. We're Gucci.
Okay, cool.
I'll find an AP item here. God willing. There it is. I sent you a flame shield. Did you get it?
I have it.
I see a flame
My
shield.
God.
Let's go. We got a real run. Awesome. Okay. There we go. Let's do this. Now I can crack open my game info screen and read what I have. I got Ruben and Tristram.
Nice.
Although Ruben's rocking Flare at level 7 and White. Wow. Ruben was tired of me
What?
picking on him.
Hey, he's still a liability for a Dark King, but that's some good stuff there.
Yeah, he's big mad. Yeah, Tristram gets White at 34, so Ruben's my early game bro for sure. How's your run looking? What settings are you running?
It's basically modified Ultros League. It's what would be used for the FFR Worlds Collide crossover tourney.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So it's still kind of a test, and I will maybe look to change some things as needed, but I figured this was a good base to go off of, and I made like one or two small changes. It does not have Treasure Sanity on, just because of how messy that gets with Worlds Collide in particular.
Yikes. Well, hopefully, it pans. I gave myself a sand coin just in case.
Mm-hmm. I see you got a river coin too, so that's good.
Yeah. I like pulled river coin straight from. Can I run from this? I'm getting my face beaten by frogs with Dark King attacks.
Oh, that's not ideal.
No, it's not.
Like the little tiny like Foresta frogs?
No, the Aquaria frogs, but still not a great enemy to surmount. It's just the fact that they are beating the crap out of me. Do I have any cash? I got 9 GP. I'm rolling in it.
Yo.
Yep.
Look at this
I can hear you guys chat. I'm seeing what you're saying. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. And you can get some cash so I can shop for some seeds. And hopefully y'all can hear Possumorpheus okay. If you can't, if he's a little quiet, let me know. I'll turn him up.
Hello. I don't know if that helped at all or if they could hear me, but I figured.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it helped. I mean, you're coming through clear on my end, so that's what matters at the end of the day. What are Ruben's objectives? Crystal Earth, Minotaur, save Aaron, Crystal Wind. All right, let me crank him up a little bit, chat. Thank you for letting me know he's a little quiet. Man, I cannot wait till they get Shuffle Internal turned on for the AP game generation.
What do you mean, Shuffle Internal?
So the new 1.6 patch dropped a new shuffle for dungeons, which is called Shuffle Internal. So it just takes all the floors within one dungeon and shuffles them amongst themselves.
Oh, so instead of having like full door rando, it's I get what you mean.
Yeah. So like you'll
so
still
you don't
have
all the tree scattered throughout the world. It's still just the tree.
Yep, it's just the floor orders all mixed up.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I think is a great idea. I'm surprised it wasn't done sooner. Now I need a claw. Like I said, I need a claw, and I'm still running over to this side. It's because I see that red chest right there, and I'm like, gimme, gimme. Wake water.
Nice.
How many shards do I need? 24? Not bad. Oh yeah, so chat's asking me what your objective means. And you have a Shiva now.
Objective?
Yeah, so like what's your go mode conditions?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. So I need to get 6 characters and 9 espers. So like that Shiva you just sent me is an esper. And basically from there, like, I get to go beat Final Kefka, the big bad final boss of the game. So it's pretty much that simple. It's not like you need a dragon claw and mega grenades and 3 different ways to get on a boat and all this stuff. It's theoretically less involved.
I just sent you Siren too. So there's 2 espers
Siren
for you.
Siren is really good. Because that gives me mute.
Yeah, and chat's asking, can it be any Esper/characters?
Yep. There is no restriction on the 6 or the 9 dice. It is just 6 characters, 9 espers, any 6, any 9. So it's the type of thing where sometimes they will come fast too. Like you've sent me 3 of them. There's like 27 espers. The fun part of this is the way that scaling works in this particular game is it is driven by the amount of characters and espers you have. So the more characters, the more espers, the higher the enemy levels are. This is both good and bad.
Yeah, I'm like actively making your game harder.
Right.
Because I just sent you over Minerva and Carbuncle. Well, the Minerva's a piece of
fine.
equipment.
Minerva's an item. Yeah.
But I'm over here just like, let's crank the difficulty more. Let's crank the difficulty
Which
more.
is fine. I can always stop and take encounters and get levels.
Yeah.
It's not really that big a deal.
So chat's asking, what's your optimum go mode? Like your preferred setup for characters and espers that you like to have?
I just like any characters that have large weapons. So the bigger the weapon, the happier the possum.
So Celeste? Edgar?
Celeste, Edgar, Locke, Terra. Those are the 4 best because they have naturally equipable, Illuminas and Ragnaroks and Atma weapons and all of that sort of stuff. The issue that we're going to have to figure out with this is Worlds Collide only has, the way that this is set up, 62 checks. Whereas in Mystic Quest, it's what, 200?
Roughly, but I can
250?
clip out brown boxes and lower that number substantially.
Fair. Because I think I've only sent you like Not great stuff so far.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I think the caveat to that is also Mystic Quest is generally, depending on the settings, it can be a quicker run than Worlds
True.
Collide. Although I have yet to send you something via Brown Box. I'm wondering what your Brown Box items even are. It's what I'm kind of
Probably just random loot.
Fair. Ooh, life. That's a huge find. I'm so used to sending FFR runners like money, just like boatloads of money when I play AP with them. It's like I'm bankrolling. I'm your sugar daddy right now. Let's roll. All right, let's buy some seeds. I don't know yet, Shadow. We'll find out. I'm gonna keep opening brown boxes till we figure out what I could potentially send him, because like we said, this is in beta, so neither of us are really like overtly familiar with how it's being. I mean, how involved have you been with the development?
Very limited.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all still very new to me.
Get revenge on these frogs. There we go. For an elixir, I need a sword.
Alright, I did some checks. I need to stop and do a little bit of looting and shopping.
Yeah, I'm looking over. It's like you have Umaro right now, which is Umaro, which isn't ideal from what I understand, because he's just always got Berserk without the benefits of Berserk.
Well, it's actually intended in this. That was one of the major things from a design perspective that I thought was mandatory, because he gives you early offense guaranteed. So even though he's not great long term, he's probably the best thing you can have early on, just to avoid being kind of locked out of dealing damage. Because otherwise, my damage here would be the throw command, which is great, don't get me wrong, but if I was stuck with some lesser abilities, it might be a bit rough. So Umaro's a nice little safety thing there.
I got hit by a side shield, and it wasn't the glitched one.
Oh, have your 1500 damage.
Yep. So no, Sammy, this is not a race. This is a co-op run. So the idea is that me and Possumorpheus are testing this out because we're going to submit this to a charity event as a run. So this will be a co-op run. We don't have the release command turned on, which for anybody who's familiar with Archipelago, the release command means that when you finish the game, you can send all the items you didn't get to your partner. That's turned off. So we have to make sure that we're in each other, like we have each other in go mode before we finish our games, respectively. And we haven't done this
off anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not buying a heal potion for the 300 GP. You're out of your mind, lady. So yeah, that's the goal. Is like we have to make sure that we're setting each other up for success before we finish our games. Which for you, it's actually a little easier if you have to wait on me, because you can just go to a nice like grind location or something. There's a Bahamut. There I am making your game harder again.
That's fine. Because I can always just stop and gain levels. It's not an issue.
Yeah,
and things like Bahamut are great because it does a lot of damage.
Yeah. With the setup I have on my seed settings, I actually have a limited amount of growth I have available because I don't have enemy encounters in dungeons. I only have them on battlefields. But let's be real. Ben doesn't really need to be any higher than 20 anyways.
Especially not with that Reuben.
Yeah, no, Ruben's
And Olive Dark.
Yeah. Ruben's pretty stacked. He's pretty swole right now with that spell loadout.
Olive Dark King's attacks also rolling into regular enemies and not himself. Should help out too.
We'll see. I have the Enemizer set to Chaos, so
Oh, okay.
for all we know, he could have double heal or he could self-destruct. I don't know.
That is very fair.
But I'm very used to running these settings, so that's a non-issue for me, really. Holy is still holy, so Flamer's Rex is about to get lifed to death. I love how the Mario sprite squats when he places the bomb. I just realized that. It's so that's so funny. Oh yeah, no, Ruben will kill me at some point in this run. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when he will kill me. God, I have yet to find a brown box with one of your items in it. I mean, there's GP boxes, right?
In theory. It's possible that... Oh, there we go. Fixed ice.
Yeah. Well, that was a red chest. Funny enough.
Ah.
So, like, same thing with the flame shield. That was a red chest for me.
So I'm only getting items from you then that are what we would call dead checks, things that don't give progression.
That's true. I haven't seen.
Yes.
So what would be like a progressive check that I could get for you?
Any character. It's going to be limited.
Yeah, I mean, I've been sending you espers. That's true. I wonder if I can even send you a character. Not that. There it is. I answered my own question. There's a lock. I have a lock.
All right. Now, here's the other fun part about this being kind of a little jank and whatnot. That lock is going to join me at base level.
Oh, instead of getting the nun level?
Instead of getting the nun level. That logic is not yet part of this.
Oh, man.
It's still very much a work in progress.
Why am I getting... I guess I'm just not high enough level. Bummer. I tried to life Rex, and he said no.
Are you level 9?
I'm level 8, so I forgot he's level 8.
That's why.
He's got silver webs.
Oh, that's awful.
I wasted
Hey, I sent you a sky fragment.
Yeah, I wasted 3 turns of safety of him not doing anything, trying to life him, just to find out he's got webs.
That's same.
So now he's got to die extra fast. I didn't save going into this at all, so now this is a crapshoot.
Ooh, you sent me a sword tech lock. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, you don't even need cyan. You just use lock.
I just need 40 levels.
Thankfully, it's not too late into the run. He's not too underleveled.
Oh, he's 100% going to be part of the team. Because if I find a Valiant Knife anywhere along the way, I have an HP 100 Esper, which means I will do all of the damage with him. So
nice. Yeah, no, Shadow, he won't be like negative levels, but he won't. So the way the randomizer works, and you can speak to this, Possum, is basically whenever you don't have a character in your party, there's a value in the background that basically tallies all the XP that you gain and contributes them to party members that are not in your party, leveling them up effectively.
Yeah,
It,
and in Worlds Collide, unfortunately, there is no null setting. Basically, like in Final Fantasy Randomizer and Mystic Quest, whatever it would be, there's going to be, levels that you gain kind of off screen. In Worlds Collide, that doesn't happen. When you're playing the normal game, you would get, characters at whatever the average party level is amongst everyone on your squad. However, in the Archipelago version, that hasn't been implemented yet.
oh, yeah. Yeah, essentially, he's got a time sink in to grow these characters that I send over if he wants them. Like, if ideally he wants them. So, yeah. Again, that's a beta thing. I'm sure they're probably workshopping this in development to try to make it to where it works like that.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. Axe is now Earth. Okay.
Oh, you've got shuffle, resist shuffle on too?
Yup.
Nice.
So I'm running full chaotic. Honestly, the only thing I don't have turned on is map shuffle, and I'm waiting for AP to implement dungeon shuffle internal. Otherwise, I would have that setting turned on. Hey, a sword. Thank you. It's a shiny pokey stick I can use in Pyramid. We like shiny.
Indeed.
Unfortunate. Water shuffled into fire, so Dark King's going to resist flare. And this crab has spider kids.
Wow. Have you considered maybe not finding all the worst things right away?
I've tried. You know, sometimes the worst things find me. I'll come back to this crab later. Oh, the chat's confused why Omaro's rolling dice and Saban's throwing ninja stars. Would you like to explain the way Worlds Collide handles the ability shuffles?
Nope. No, I'm kidding. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, Doomgaze. That was a very appropriately timed Doomgaze for me being snarky to chat. It's like, let me punish you and kill 3/4 of your team. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, so basically you get a 33% chance of anyone being able to wear anything. So in this case, I'm just going to let Umaro rip the dice because he's only going to want to attack. And I'm fine with that. I don't need him to do anything else. So he can just kind of do what he's going to do. And that way I can have other people like worry about attacking and magic and a combination of things, different abilities. But I just want Umaro doing the thing that's going to hit the hardest right now, and that is actually fixed ice. And let him take advantage of being that guy.
Fair and balanced. Speaking of hitting the hardest, I went back to that Steno fight battlefield to try to get some levels, and they literally opened up with a crit Psy Shield and hit Ruben for 3,000 damage.
That's fantastic. Not for Ruben, but for viewers.
Yeah, he basically like exploded. Like if there was a gibbed sprite, that would be Ruben right now. There's no recovering from that kind of damage.
Alright, well, we can go back and fight Doomgaze again, this time with 100% less instant death.
So chat's asking, so you could like have Umaro do Umaro things with stunners and strikers with max evasion?
Sure. You can have Umaro do kind of whatever you want Umaro to do, as long as he can equip whatever it is you want to be using.
Oh no, fire rolled into axe. So these lizards are resisting my axe damage. But they're weak to water, so they just got super flared. Alright, I know a lot of folks don't love the resistant shuffle. I think it's friggin' hilarious.
I also quite enjoy it. We are definitely kindred spirits in regards to that.
Also, apparently you have ribbons, according to chat.
Not ribbons. I have a ribbon. But I also put up the Carbuncle Esper to give me Reflect to stop Doomgaze from murdering me.
He can't death himself, can he?
No.
Okay. Thankfully, it doesn't.
Oh boy, cure potions.
Oh boy, here I go, Kieran again.
Doomgaze is one of those fights that's particularly obnoxious because it is very high HP, very high magical defense. It's just brutal. Not a lot of nice things you can say about Doomgaze.
Yeah.
And the worst part is it doesn't give you magic points. So, like, you don't even get to progress your magic learning.
Really?
It's just not great.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad time waiting to happen. Oh yeah, have there been any fixes? So like chat's like you can hit him with Vanish, can't you?
No. So all of the Vanish shenanigans from vanilla are gone. Because otherwise the game would be, like, stupid free. The possess glitch is off, so like you could possess even Final Kefka. Nightshade Rage having charm is basically turned off, so that way you can't, abuse that and just cause enemies to hit themselves the entire fight. So all of, like, the hyper abusable stuff, Joker Doom, Vanish, all of that crap, those are all removed.
Gotcha. So it sounds like a lot of the like bug fixes that we had in Mystic Quest.
Yes. Like, you don't want to cure Dark King? Okay, you can't cure Dark King. A lot of that sort of stuff.
Makes sense. I mean, you've had your fun. The rando is mostly there so you can have like a self-imposed challenge while also having a bit of fun.
Yeah.
No, Ruben, you fool.
Has he killed you for the first time?
No, he's missed, causing him to die.
I mean, that's also classic Ruben.
Yep. He's failed me for the last time.
Hey, cure potions.
Hey. One day, your game will send me something I can use.
I sent you a sword.
You did send me a sword. That's the one item you have sent me that I can use. I appreciate it. I apologize for the sword slander.
Next time, I'm going to call it an S word.
It's Tristram. Do I feel like taking Tristram? I haven't cleared... I don't have his stuff done yet, so I'm holding on to Ruben for now.
Oh. I just remembered that I forgot something. There's this whole lock has a weapons check in World of Ruin Narsh, and I just didn't do it. There's also this thing called a curse shield that turns into a paladin shield after 10 fights, and I just forgot about it. Yup.
Well, welcome to my life. You should have seen the comments when I did a casual run of Symphony of the Night. Like, there were comments of like, do better, remember everything, find every little secret. And I'm like, whoa, guys. I literally mentioned I played this game like very infrequently, and I like what I remember is what I remember. Chill out. It's a rando. I don't need to 100% the game.
No,
like,
sorry.
I got to the end.
Right
I got to the end of the game. Like I finished the seed in a decent time. That's good enough for me. No, you're good, Shadow. Like, folks giving me a hand on stream is fine. Anybody in the chat who was helping me, ooh, thank you for the moon helmet. That is much appreciated. Anybody who was in that stream who was helping me on chat, like, y'all were great. But there were like people leaving some really nasty comments on the VOD afterward. I'm like, why? Like,
Keyboard warriors, go!
right? Like, I get it. You guys are really passionate and you love Soten. Like, who doesn't enjoy a good Soten run? But, like, understand your streamer. I set my expectations ahead of time of what to expect from me. And it wasn't greatness, I promise you that. Take a realm.
I will take a realm.
I'm just imagining your party members just stuffed into boxes and me like dimensional shifting them into you like FedEx.
That tracks.
like a FedEx, an interdimensional FedEx truck shows up and just shoves them out of the back, and the box rolls out. That is a confused lock.
Yeah, that's just a curse shield.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have to have it equipped for 10 fights?
Yes.
Ah.
Which is inherently a little bit of a risk, but it's a very, very good piece of gear.
I mean, you don't have a Reuben to put in your party, so you're fine.
True.
If Reuben was in that game, your party would be dead. He'd find a way to murder them.
Well, I intentionally took Locke's weapon off before doing this.
So all he could do was punch.
Just so I could... Yeah, it's like, okay, all you can do is, like, tap people for, like, 30 damage. Getting back attacked by a Gigantosaur is a very scary thing, though, because I could have easily died. But
yeah, that okay. Looked a little spooky. I keep forgetting I don't have NPCs set to exclude, because Archipelago doesn't technically do that, so I actually need to go back and find Phoebe and send her to her objective point so I can check her, make sure she doesn't have any goodies I need.
I'm just gonna roll with the Yeti the whole time here for the fans.
Yeah, right? You do it for the fans.
It's gonna make the final Kefka fight extraordinarily interesting.
Yeah, Gaia Armor's huge, chat. Now I officially have insomnia. That's like my favorite thing to say about Gaia Armor. Is like, I have insomnia now. I can't be put to sleep. This is cursed armor. Casual Ultima weapon. I'm just hanging out.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Just big chillin'. I can't even check mine yet.
It's actually a really good fight to find because it's heavy XP.
Oh, yeah?
It's basically the same as, like, a Dragon's Worth, so... Like, I am A-okay with it.
And thankfully it doesn't look like it's too tuned out of your level range yet.
No, I'm actually pretty far ahead of scaling, despite what you sent me.
Despite my best efforts, you're still keeping ahead of the progression. Isn't the deadline for the randomizer event tomorrow to get the submissions in?
I thought it was like the 26th or 27th.
It might be. I don't remember. There's another flame shield. I've sent you like 2 flame shields or 3. I can't remember. I think I've sent you 3 flame shields.
I will take as many as you want to send me.
Oh, are they that good?
Sky Fragment. Yeah, they're fantastic.
They give you Ice Eater in that game, don't they?
Yes. So you will absorb fire. You will negate ice.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you will absorb ice and negate fire. I got that back.
Fine.
Or no, whatever. It's one of them.
Yeah. Just gonna take Tristram to get his his item checks out of the way. Oh yeah, how's the arena work in the randomizer? This is just like random items.
Yep. It's actually a good time to show it off right now.
Hey, there we go.
Because I'm very close to it.
You get an arena check.
It should be full visibility as well, so we can see if like there's Illuminas and other stuff. And Yeti's the perfect character to take in. Yeah, it's 100%.
I sent you a go-go.
Super Balls, thanks. Hero Rings.
Sent you a clown in a box.
I actually love Go-Go, just not with this team.
That's fair. The setups with Go-Go are pretty funny, all things considered, from what I remember.
So, yeah, I mean, Go-Go's fine. He's just fine. I am curious, like, if this realm is absolutely cracked out of her mind.
Why?
Like, do I take her?
What you got? Dance?
Eh.
Eh.
I'll keep the physical people. I don't have to worry about another level 3 character that way.
That's fair. Yeah, I do hope that is fixed soon. That sounds like a big bummer.
It's definitely a little annoying because you're sitting there like, oh, I would like to do XYZ thing, and it's like, yeah, but now I have to get these level 3 characters and get them all, leveled up to where I can actually do this thing. So a lot of the time, I think, at least in this current iteration, it's just whatever first 4 characters you have, you take. Yeah. Maybe you get rid of the Yeti, because you want control, you want agency over your characters, but...
Control in my life? Never.
More Atmos.
How many Atmos do you need?
I mean, I would like all of the Atmos, but now I'm out of Atmos.
Rip.
Still really good levels, though, so
yeah.
No issues.
The question has arisen, are you going to hit up Dino Forest for XP?
So, random encounters are randomized. So, no. Because it could be anything there.
I sent you a Mortal Kombat character?
Thanks.
I like how you knew exactly what that was.
I mean, there's only one.
Fair.
If you send me Sub-Zero, I'd have questions.
Like, what do? There's a scorpion.
Okay, well,
now.
I'm just only going to send you swords, apparently, and sky fragments.
S words for 100. Sticking with the pointy end. Okay, so I think that is... Huh. I think all 3 shops have been accounted for now.
Nice.
So now I can dump all my monies into my seed investment fund.
Yeah, like I'm just basically going to run through and gain as many levels as I can, because the weird part about Worlds Collide is because I only need 6 characters and 9 Espers for Go mode. I'm only 3 Espers from Go mode already.
Oh, nice.
Whereas, like, you probably still need 5 different items. So there's going to be this weird imbalance of, like, I'm going to be well into Go mode doing checks. Levels are never going to be a concern for me long term.
Yeah. I'm wondering if we could tweak one of the AP settings in our YAMLs to make it a little more skewed. So that way we finish more in alignment. We'll see how bad the skew is here.
Well, it really all depends on, like, what ends up where.
Yeah.
If your Dragon Claw is buried behind a character that's behind 6 other characters, that's always the risk with Worlds Collide, is that you get just a hellacious chain.
Oh, it's in the auction house behind the 20k check.
Okay, that's easy enough. I can go get that right now.
Nice. I'm glad you mentioned Dragon Claw. I was like, that would actually be really nice to have right about now.
I am, in fact, proximity-wise, as close as I can be to that without being in that town, so...
Hey, we love to see it.
That works out very well.
Now where did my homebody go? AKA Ruben. I'm trying to figure out where Ruben shuffled into. Wow, you get money quick in that. Oh, here's a Genji glove.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, I get money quick, but it also goes quick.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like they
regularly sells for like 50K, 60K. So
yeah, sometimes I feel like Final Fantasy VI, that when they're developing, there's like just tack a couple zeros onto everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering how it's listed in. Oh, nice Captain's Cap. I wonder how it's listed in your dialogue boxes for my Dragon Claw. Like, will it say Dragon
We're
Claw
gonna
or
find
will it
out.
say AP item? Yeah.
It should say AP item.
I sent you Ragnarok.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Kung Fu suit.
Oh, this is my $50,000 Kung Fu suit.
Yikes. Is it made out of gold?
No, it's made out of vendor trash.
We found these packet of crisps and sewed them together. 50K. It's modern art.
The thing about the auction house, though, doing it in World of Ruin, is the 50K item goes away. So it increases my chances of finding what I want.
Mm.
It also increases the chances of the robot showing up, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, fair. I mean, the nice thing is while you are farming the auction house, I found a Kit Kat claw. I'm still making, like, burning away my progression in terms of item checks and everything.
Well, and this is going to be my 8th Esper now. So I am 1 Esper from Go mode. This is Golem, which is a really good one. It's a calmness protection. It's a fantastic one. So very happy to have that.
Doesn't it give you like an earth barrier?
Yep, exactly.
Nice. I remember a little bit of 6. Like, it's not the ones that I've played over and over again.
So I am going to go save because now I'm down to a 50-50 of your Dragon Claw and the Imp Robot.
Well, I sent you an XP egg and a gambling man. They should be falling out of a FedEx box shortly.
I appreciate that. Mainly the XP egg. All right, this should say Archipelago item.
What the hell is a Palador?
Perfect. That is also an Esper, so I am technically in Go mode.
Oh, nice.
Now, this is where it's kind of funny, because all of a sudden, while doing this, I've received 4 different points of progression, which means my scaling for enemies has gone up 8 levels.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
And Zone Seek, that's another Esper, so it's now gone up 10 levels since I last fought anything.
Look, I'm actively, like, I'm your partner in this, but I'm actively working against you to make your game harder.
But this is just how it goes, you know. And that's okay.
Yeah. You gotta add a little spice somehow.
Well, okay. Okay. I think I'm I'm at max scaling now. I can't get any more scaled, so we're good.
Okay. You don't have any party members that can use Minerva right now, do you?
I do, actually.
Oh, who?
My Curse Shield user, so now they won't take bonus damage.
Oh, very nice.
Alright. Tools can go away because we need Phoenix Downs and sleeping bags.
Yeah, I always love hearing how mechanically the Worlds Collide rando works because it sounds so ridiculous compared to what I'm used to with Mystic Quest.
Oh, it is so different from everything else.
Yeah.
Because it's all character gates as opposed to being item progression gates.
Yeah.
So it's functionally and fundamentally just different. And that's okay.
Yeah, it's built different. Alright, where the hell... 1, where's Ruben? 2, where is my Windia region access? I need a sun coin. Well, I also need mega grenades. I should hint for that real quick.
Oh, hi, goddess.
Hint. Mega grenades. Figaro Castle Basement. And let's see if
Okay,
we can hint
that's
for Thunderbook.
Figaro Castle Basement.
And Lone Wolf 2.
Okay, so I need Edgar and Mog, and I don't have Edgar or Mog.
Oh boy. Now we're getting AP.
Yeah.
Getting into those deep checks where we're going to have to chain each other items and people. Do you want to hint for Edgar and Mog since you have the hit points spare?
I will in a moment.
Yeah. You know, as you casually fight a goddess.
They shouldn't be able to pop up here. Because this should never be able to give a character, but just in case.
That was your Doomgaze encounter, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, boy.
I forced it.
Oh, fair.
So if I needed to reset, I can.
I thought he might have gotten the jump on you. I was a little worried for a second.
No, I intentionally forced it. I didn't expect to see Goddess, but, you know, that's okay. Another huge XP fight. It took a while, though, because of how much scaling happened. But that's okay.
Ew, I got a floor 4 Jerkbird.
Gross.
There's a gal. I caught this rabid boy in a box. Here you go. Careful, he might have rabies.
Oh, so I need Strago for that.
Wow, you're gonna have to get like a full roster to help me out. All right.
And Mog is in your giant tree.
Fitting. I will find giant tree to get you a Mog.
I need 4 more points. Oh, I have 4, need 6. So I need to do 2 checks real quick. And then I can hint for Strago.
Okay.
This is the thing, though, right? Is what I talked about earlier, that if you're 6 characters deep on a check, things can get really awkward.
A bit, but it's all right.
So I do have a couple of real quick checks, though, that I can do to hint for that Strago.
Yeah, you're fine. No
I say
rush.
real quick enough anyway.
I mean, I'm going through P-Tower right now anyways. I'm getting the item checks from here. I'm not going to fight Jerkbird quite yet. There's another Minerva. That's my, like, 3rd Minerva I've sent you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think that hit my inventory yet.
And a Bismarck. I sent you a whole-ass whale. Just, you know, as you do. I have not checked Kaylee's mom. I have been to Foresta. He might have been there. Let me check here real quick though, because I can.
The whale's really good. Thank you for the whale.
You're welcome. Look, you guys just play Tetris and you'll be able to fit anything into any packaging, guaranteed. Tetris teaches the life skill of how to pack things efficiently.
So does Unpacking, which is a great video game.
I have a very good friend, Cutieroo, who speed runs Unpacking.
My friend J-Mac does also.
Nice. Yeah, no, last time I was at Limit Break, Rue showed me the Black Star percent run of Unpacking, and I was like, wow. And the goal is literally to unpack as inefficiently and terribly as possible. And I was like, I can get behind this. Literally just throwing crap everywhere.
Alright. After this...
Shadow, don't question it. I just sent him a whale. It's fine.
Drago is at Mobilis. Okay, so I need Terra. Herein lies the...
the crux.
The Worlds Collide conundrum.
I keep getting ice sorted by birds.
I will do this then. I will try to stay out of super long checks and just keep fighting dragons because they are air quote open. Oh, I don't have money. Unlucky. I can't spend my 1,000 gold because I don't have 1,000 gold.
Oh, you're poor. Suddenly. How did that happen?
I'm super poor.
Oh, so chat's confused about how you're getting World of Ruin and World of Balance.
I have an airship. Travels through time. It's basically Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. So basically, you use the wheel on the airship, and you can choose to go between the two worlds.
Exactly.
I do know that mechanic.
Yeah, so basically the way it works is you start with access to both worlds. And this is done for character gating reasons. So, you know, Locke has the weapon shop check in the World of Ruin and the curse shield check in the World of Ruin. But in the World of Balance, he has, you know, the tunnel armor check. Things like that. So it's all set up in a way that is, in theory, hello random XP egg, all set up so that you can get basically as strong as possible with as many open things as possible instead of being funneled through like a vanilla path. Well, that must mean that's in your game or you don't have enough points.
It is in my game. It is behind my Kaylee check, so I need Tree Wheeler.
Oh.
Yeah. Meteor's going to be my best spell I can use.
Earth ended up unresisted, I assume?
Yep, it rolled earth damage shuffled into bomb. Which Dark King does not resist.
Just had a dragon Merton me.
Oh, yeah?
Which would be a problem if, well, I didn't have a bunch of flame shields and Minervas. But I do.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, the chat's like, are you aware that that you have the doctor's police box? Is the doctor aware?
I hope chat also enjoys the fact that my Locke is going to finish this seed with 9999 HP.
Oh, really? He's just going to be stacked out the wazoo.
All right. Can I do it? Can I?
Is that,
Can I?
Is that another fixed dice?
Double fixed dice Yeti. Let's go.
Oh boy. How's that
I just
work?
need an offering now. It works terribly. It's a horrible idea. It's uncontrollable random damage. How could this ever be a good idea? And I want to find an offering, so I do it 8 times.
Oh boy. The true random character. Ruben, come back. You could blame it all on me. I have to save his dad. Oh, I'm waiting on you for that. Oh wait, hold on. You're waiting on me for waiting on you. You need Mog, and he was.
Yeah, I need Mog from your tree.
Okay. I do have a live forest unlocked, so I will go do that now.
It is on the 5th floor though, so it's not exactly like right there.
It's close enough.
Oh, nope, that's not going to work. Fun fact, you can't do Gao's Velt check if you don't have a spot left open for Gao.
Oh, do you need dried meat for that too?
You do, which is awful, but that's okay. I found the dried meat early, and I was very happy about that.
Yeah, because that could be anywhere since the stores are shuffled, right?
Yeah, I think I will have to change that so that I, like, make it appear in more shops or make it do something. Okay, that didn't kill you.
Oh, wait, this is false basin. That's not the tile I wanted. Where the hell did the life forest end up?
Oh, there's Terra. Okay. Hold on, that was something I needed for something. Summoner was at Mobliz. Strago was at Mobliz, and then Edgar was at the tower. Okay, I can make this work.
Yep. You know, just use your jerky to catch a wild half Esper woman. Have another flame shield.
Thanks.
How many flame shields are in vanilla Final Fantasy VI? What the hell?
So that's the neat part. The dead check pool gets randomized.
Oh, boy.
And what happens is I think Flame Shields and Minervas became the items of the day, instead of like Illuminas and Ragnaroks, which I would have much rather had, not gonna lie.
I can't control what gets randomized. As much as I would love to sometimes.
Hey look, it's Strago.
Oh, that's unfortunate. There's a red chest behind Ghidra.
Gross. I mean, maybe you don't have to do it.
Maybe. We'll see. I still don't have my sun coin yet, though. So every red chest I see is... It's like, could this be it? Hey, there's Flare.
Not Meteor, but it'll work.
Yeah, it'll work on... I'll deep fry a wyvern at the end of the game.
Bye, Yeti. Hi, old man. Hi, Guardian. I really just didn't need to see you here.
Hey, another Genji glove. And yeah, no, DK's already set up. There's no getting off this train that we rolled for ourselves, chat. You know, just a casual 8,000 from shurikens.
Yeah, this Strago's been sitting on a +2 strength Esper since level 3. And I gave him my first XP egg, so yeah, he's, or excuse me, this Sabin, he's mean. He's very angry. And that's a good thing.
We chose violence today.
Strago has been tentacled to death.
You hate to see it.
It's probably his dying wish. Anyway. One might say that's a little sketchy given his granddaughter.
True. Maybe not something she should have seen.
Alright, now I have to go to Fanatic's Tower. Get the Edgar to go to Ancient Castle.
Hey, speaking of old men. And another Minerva.
Yeah.
Innuendo in this chat? No way. Never. Never in a million years. By the way, take a Chiron.
Alright.
And an Alexander.
Rama.
And there's your Mog.
Okay. Minerva's on everyone? Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Yeah. Yeti, get in the back row. Alright, let's take a look at these Espers. Torado. Eh. 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 Eh.
Sounds like I sent you a bunch of mediocrity.
Yeah, pretty much.
My bad.
No, it's fine. Out of all of these Espers, though, I haven't gotten a single Magic +2 Esper, which is kind of funny.
That sounds sad. I'm sorry.
I only have a Magic 1, and I want Shadow to have, like, maximum Magic. because that way when the dog blocks things, it fires back with maximum damage. So you can see like dog attacks for quad 9s when his magic is super high. Great.
Chat, can we talk about how insane it is that you have to arm Ruben with the most powerful wizard spell in the game for him to do about as much damage as Phoebe does with White, the second wizard spell in the game? Like, the devs knew what they were doing when they nerfed Phoebe. They're like, we have to tone her down a bit, because if we give her Flare, that's just... it's too much.
Yeah. The fun part about having the Yeti for this is Yeti will still attack in Fanatic's Tower, which you can't do in Vanilla.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's interesting, though.
Yeah, I think, like, Phoebe getting randomized to have Flare is, like, my favorite thing in this randomizer so far. It's, in my mind, hilarious. And dumb how much damage she does.
Yeah. She does like 26 or 2,700.
Yeah. Just cranking it. It's amazing. I love it. Also never thought Mystic Quest would be the center of like a best girl debate, but you know, there are some stands in the fan base.
Wait, who picked Kaylee over Phoebe?
Yeah, some folks really like Kaylee over Phoebe.
Are they cultists?
I don't know. You can ask Giga, he's one of them.
I'm good.
Fair.
VK!
Yeah.
Wait a second, Luck. That's what we needed on you, friend.
The Valiant
the
Knife.
whole time.
What does the Valiant Knife do?
It does more damage the lower your HP is to your maximum.
Oh, God.
So that was the whole point of having him have all of the HP in the entire game.
Is there a way to make it to where he's just a dodge god?
Well, I mean, I can put, like, this Vanish spell on him so he can't get hit, and a Minerva so he takes no damage from spells, so...
There we go. Now we're cooking.
There's ways. I could also give it to the Yeti, but I'm just going to let him do dice things. It's more fun.
Well, you're being asked by chat. We brought up the best girl debate. Terra or Celeste is your ask.
Realm. And
Right.
It's not close.
Fair and balanced. I will say, on my initial impressions of the playthrough of 6 I ended up liking Celeste as a character more than Terra. I don't know. I liked her whole story arc a little bit more than I liked Terra's. Not to say that Terra's was bad. I just like Celeste's better.
Yeah. No, my whole thing with it is, like, I look at it from a purely random perspective. I don't play vanilla games.
Fair.
I only played Vanilla 6 one time.
That's all you need.
And, you know, it was a good story. I liked it. But from the randomizer perspective, because Realm's base magic is so high, and magic is so strong in this game,
Yeah.
like, Realm in the randomizer is, like, even without being able to equip Illuminas and Ragnaroks and a lot of the best stuff in the game, she is still absolutely insane.
Speaking of insane, I'm getting dark sabered by oozes.
That's not great.
No, it's not. Especially since I opened up with Ruben had been confused for the first like 3 turns I had. So when I finally got control back of him, I accidentally left him on Flare, and he KO'd himself.
Oopsie kitty.
Not ideal. I need to get some levels going though. I'm only level 15.
Oh, you're fighting Pazuzu at 15?
No, God, no, not yet.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that would be a choice.
I've done it. I've beaten the whole
Sure.
game at 14 before. It's
Sure.
definitely a fight. It's an fight.
It's doable.
Yeah. Sabin or Edgar? That's a hard one. Like, I'm a Punchy Boy fan at heart, so I love monks and monk accessories. But Edgar is so unique to Final Fantasy. It's hard to, like, not credit that. Although, so if we're looking at it from a purely gameplay perspective, any RPG character who has the balls to have fighting game inputs has my vote. So, Sabin, yeah. If I can super atomic
a train.
Yeah, if I could super atomic buster somebody and do a 360 input, yeah. Which the 360 input for Sabin is like the aura cannon, is it?
No, the 360 input is Phantom Rush or Bum Rush.
Yeah, Phantom Rush. I was like, one of them is a Hadouken. Which is cool.
Aura Bolt is just like down, left input.
Yeah, basically quarter circle forward, which is Hadouken. Yeah, I love fighting games. I grew up with them and love them all differently, no matter how crap they are. So, anything that's fighting game adjacent, I have a vote for.
The two I grew up with were Clay Fighter and Killer Instinct.
Oh my god, so... Clay Fighter's so funny. It's so stupid. And Killer Instinct's amazing. Apparently that cartridge costs like $90.
Spinal?
Ooh. God. If we're talking SNES, Cinder, but that's just because mashing forward punch would get you like a stupidly high damaging combo with 0 brain power. Spinal actually took effort to use.
I loved Spinal, and I loved, I think it was with Thunderhawk, Thunder Chief, I forget his name. But Thunder. I actually got to the point, Thunder, yeah. I could do his like 22-hit, 26-hit combo, and my sisters hated it. They were like, "You're cheating! I can't do anything." I'm like, "Yeah."
Little did they know they could just breaker that at any point, but combo breakers are hard for people to understand.
I love it. I keep getting Merton by things, and it's like, you're not damaging me.
Yeah, I came prepared. Oh, what did we say my mega grenades were behind? It's like something in that long chain of stuff you have to do.
I think it's Edgar, and I'm going to get him. If it's not, it's Mog, and I'm going there next.
Fair.
Or rather, I have Edgar, I'm going to his basement. Unless the basement they meant was Celeste, but it says Castle Basement. There we go. Okay.
I got a meanie genie with Doom Powder that I have to get past first. 1 second.
I got you your megas, though, so you're good.
I appreciate it. Now, if I could just get past this 50-50 coin toss of a boss, we'll be good. Yeah, that's my favorite thing. I don't know if I've ever had this discussion on stream before, chat, but that's like one of my favorite things about fighting games is there's no one to blame but yourself. If you're bad at fighting games, you're bad. And there's no one else to blame. It's all a skill issue. Yeah, chat saying it's got to be Figaro because the only other castle is Vector, right? Oh, no, XP egg in Phoenix. And an Ifrit.
And Ifrit, okay. Yeah, I mean, in theory, chat is correct.
Fair.
But, like, you also have things in Mystic Quest where it's like, what do you call this? The glitchy collision room. What the hell does that mean? Until you realize what it means, and you're like, oh, okay. I get it. I don't like it, but I get it.
Yeah, it helps that I feel like Worlds Collide and 6 have much more fleshed out locations in terms of how you can describe them. Whereas Mystic Quest, some like you get into the internals of some of the dungeons and you're just like, Eh.
FFR is the same way.
Yeah.
It's all like named off of memes and stuff.
Sharknado room.
It's like, yeah, like what?
That's gotta
Excuse
be
me?
that's gotta be like one of my favorite rooms. I've seen an AP for FFRs just to see the words Sharknado room pop up on my AP client. I'm like, where the hell is that? What's happening?
And it's like 4th floor sea shrine or something.
Roughly, I think.
Like 1.5 floors before Kraken.
We are an hour and
like
10
that.
minutes in, and I have not set foot in the windier region.
Do you even know how to get to Windia from where you are currently?
No. Hint,
Yeah.
Sun Coin. Lava Dome. Oh, I have to kill Hydra? I got Hydra gated and an AP seed? What is this?
My guy,
Yeah.
how did you manage this?
I don't know. The big annoying thing is to level up my Reuben, I need to defeat the crystal. Save the crystal win and defeat Minotaur. I'm gonna have to go kill Pazuzu before I kill Hydra.
Oh, Lord.
This is dumb. But if I want to get Reuben up to a decent level, I need to do it. Thankfully, he's got Flare. Oh, yay.
I wonder if this isn't a little bit of a byproduct of just how many checks there are there compared to here.
It might be. It very much could be.
But yeah, like I'm at 13 characters and 20 espers, so 6 and 9 probably needs to be tweaked a little.
Just a little bit. I'm a dum-dum. My Pazuzu's on floor 5. Should have done that earlier.
You said 4 initially.
It was on 4, but I already talked to him and sent him up to 5.
Oh.
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
My bad.
No, you're fine. It's just the fact that the floor 5 location to peak Pazuzu isn't visible until you're on your way down the tower.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you have to go all the way around and out of your way to peak if Pazuzu's on floor 5, which I almost never do. Alright, let's see what the Jerkbird rolled. Oh, thank you. The heal potions right before this fight will help me tremendously. What resistances did this idiot roll? So he's weak to water and projectiles. I have neither, so we're flaring away.
Hey, I have come to realize the slight issue with having this many characters. I have to remember who's in my party. Every time it gives me a party change screen, it's going to take me about 15 seconds to menu it. Because I have to reform parties for all these checks.
This idiot's got heal.
Oh, like offensive heal that just does bad things to you?
Yep, the raw 50-50 that does every status ailment in the game.
Well, thankfully you have a fair amount of resist.
Well, the annoying thing is it also instant deaths on that list for offensive heal when enemies cast it. So even if I have Aegis Shield, it still it just kills me.
Fair.
There's a 6 pseudopod slap on a boss doing a casual 980 damage. You love to see it. Reuben, eat your seeds.
The only person that got frozen by Doom is the Yeti.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Nerd.
Hit me with a double heal. Okay, it missed Reuben.
Ouch.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, how did it miss Ruben?
It's
That's
a 50
the person you'd expect it to hit.
right? It's like I said, it's a raw 50-50 on whether or not it connects. Yeah, we'll tweak some of the. I think we'll have to tweak the ratio, like the split up. To try to make it to where a little bit more of my items are in your game. God, every time this idiot flaps, he does a double heal.
Oof. What do you still need for go mode?
Levels on Ruben, which I might abandon killing Pazuzu here, like not even lying. And I need my Thunder Rock, which is behind one of your checks, and then access.
Okay, I think that's behind Mog,
Yeah.
who I have, so I'll get that next.
Oh yeah, and I did check for Meteor Seal. Where was that?
Let me look.
Meteor Seal
Thunder
was.
Rock, Lone Wolf
I
2,
need Tree Wither.
Meteor is your world. This fight is gross.
Your fight.
Please go away. The Ogre Marshall fight. So Marshall can come with any one of like 6 different friends. These guys are particularly gross because they will turn you into zombies. And all of my super high power characters will then be super high power charactering me. Which is not ideal.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I have every character except Celeste.
How did that happen?
Because of where your stuff was located.
Fair.
Alright, getting your Thunder Rock now.
Appreciate it.
Did you hint for Sun Coin already?
I did. It's in my game.
Okay. What else do you have that you might need, like armor-wise or spell-wise or anything-wise?
Meteor was the only other thing I needed. And
that's also in your world?
Yeah, it's in my world. So I'm pretty set,
Okay.
all things considered. Unless, I mean, I can hint for a Tree Wither. I've probably made enough checks. Oh, I need a couple more checks. All right, yeah, I'm dipping on this fight. Unfortunate. So we won't see max level Ruben. There's my T-Rock. Let's go get my Sun Coin. I might need to shift gears and pick up Tristan. Yeah. No, Tristan's got Meteor. I'm gonna have to shift gears. It's fine. He's just better Ruben anyways. He's got higher speed, higher HP, and
Resistance and death.
Yep. Like I said, I've talked about this many times. The one thing that they could do to make Ruben more appealing is give him a Cupid locket or something that, or just add to one of his pieces of equipment confusion immunity, and then he'll be a viable partner. That's all they need to do. Confusion's such a bad status ailment that giving him confusion immunity would instantly put him like on level with Tristram, in my opinion. 20% more accuracy. That'd be nice too. That's a want though, not a need.
Yeah.
My lava dome shuffled over here. Okay. And Tristram is in Fireberg, which is also in the starting location. So yeah. All right, let's go kill us a giant dragon.
I definitely did not forget that I put the castle back in the desert already. And then went back through the underground and wondered why my castle entrance wasn't where it was.
Where'd my castle go? Dude, where's my castle?
It's like Balam Garden. It's like, hello?
We have a whole city here? Hello?
I'm literally just doing this to get
either Cupid
Katana
Locket.
Soul.
Yeah, either Cupid Locket or 20% more accuracy. That's fair, I guess. I would 100% put my money down for the Cupid Locket, all things considered.
Agreed. Hey, there it is. Okay. Huge.
How's your random Yeti panning out?
Still grooving.
Getting them high rolls ish?
I mean, I just went from being silly strong to obscenely broken strong, so
Oh boy.
Yeti can do what he needs to do. I don't think I can warp out of here.
All right, I've got a Super Tristram. Now all I need is my Sun Coin and preferably Meteor, and we'll be good. Where the hell is my Sun Coin? Oh yeah. Cool. Let's see. I don't think I've opened up any other chests. It's fine. I don't necessarily need Meteor. It's just like a nice to have.
I mean, if it saves you an extra round or two of potential Dark King nonsense, it's worth it, I would say.
Very, very, very true. That's if I don't get rocked by this Hydra first. Let's see how this is shaping up.
It's just a little dragon.
Yeah, just he's a big lizard.
Hey, little guy.
Yeah. Tristram, max level Tristram's so stupid fast in this game. Like level 41 Tristram's insanely fast. Honestly, he's like, it makes him virtually the best triage character in the game. Not because he can heal you for a lot, but just because he goes first almost every time.
Until he doesn't, and then you're super sad.
Yeah, it makes me big sad whenever I don't see Tristram go first, and I'm like, why? What happened? Who hurt you?
I mean, realistically, Kaylee also goes first an awful lot of the time. She's quite fast, too.
She is. Tristram just breaks the speed limit of 99.
Yeah.
Like, he breaks the speed cap because of equipment. His equipment gives him plus 10 speed. So, at level 41...
Well, he's at, like, 126, isn't he, or something?
It's 109 because he gets
okay.
99 speed, and then the plus 10 from his equipment pushes him to 109. It's so dumb. I'm like... Because if you look at it, the stat cap is 99. I don't think there's any stats that go naturally above that on all the characters, except for Tristram. Yeah, Hydra was infinitely easier than Pazuzu.
Nice.
On the plus side, this does mean I could start making box checks again and hopefully hint for my Meteor Seal. I think I need 4 more AP checks.
I wish I could hint for your Meteor Seal.
We'll see. It might be in your world somewhere. What's that one cave that's like randomized with the warps? Might be in there.
Ebbett's Rock.
Yeah.
Check sucks.
It would pan out. There's another Minerva.
Hey, thanks. That's 5.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, I think that's the 5th Minerva. You don't need that. Well, I mean,
I
splitting up
don't
the party.
have enough characters for that.
I mean, when you do the party splits, it could help, I guess.
Not really.
Unfortunately.
Yeti, stop tackling. You have tackled every time in this fight. I need you to roll dice. You're wasting time, Frank.
He's in full Unga McBunga mode. I'm over here throwing rocks. What does XP egg do again?
Doubles the XP you gain.
Okay. Yeah, I sent you 2 of those bad boys.
You sure did.
Oh no, I found fish. No, not the fish. How am I being ambushed at level 19 and 41? I already know the answer to this question. I don't know why I'm asking it. I just have to vent that frustration out loud. Battlefields at this point in the game, some of the battlefields are a raw 50-50 on whether or not you get ambushed. Like, that's how they're coded. There's no stat or anything that you can increase to not get ambushed. Sometimes they just happen. Which is stupid, but that is how it's coded. Oh, thank you for the ninja star.
You're welcome.
Too bad Tristram's throw isn't anywhere near as good as Shadow's. Or be in business. Tristram would instantly ascend to the top tier. That's a lot of items you got from that fight.
Yeah, I should actually look at like what I have equipped at some point. No, I actually did a pretty good job of it, except for his weapon, which doesn't matter.
Alright, well, we're at level 20, so whatever happens at this point happens. It's only downhill from here. Oh, there's Volcano. Let me do my hint check for Meteor Seal after I crack open the chests here. Watch it be behind Dual Hand or something. Hey, another XP egg.
Thanks.
Oh, that's right, Kaylee. I need a hint for Tree Wither. Oh, great. I have to kill Medusa. I feel like that's a waste of a hint, but, you know, whatever.
So, with that, is there anything else that...
No, you can go ahead and go to the end, my friend.
Okay.
You are clear for takeoff.
I'm glad I got my last XP egg just in time.
Right. Just to get to the end of the game.
Alright, Yeti. We're gonna let Yeti do his own lane. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I didn't have to fight her. Awesome. very,
Oh, behind Medusa.
Yeah,
Nice.
behind Medusa. Yeah. And yeah, no, true Shadow. 1 in 3, I hear, have performance issues. Very true. Very true. With his accuracy rating, that all makes sense now.
Go. Mog. We'll put all the people that can wear vanilla snow mufflers together.
There you go.
And then the old man... No, the old man has to go with his granddaughter and Shadow, because they're family.
The Vin Diesel group, I see. Oh, here's all my XP.
Oh, I actually don't have enough room for all the characters I have. I've never had that before playing Worlds Collide. That's fun. Cyan, you suck. Get out of the party.
Damn. Just right underneath the bus.
Cyan is so bad in the randomizer, sadly. His stats are very, very mediocre. So he ain't it.
There's no redeeming ability he could get? Not even, like, draw?
Not really.
Or a sketch, I should say. Sorry.
There really isn't.
That's unfortunate. But he's so tragic.
Yep.
Ah, yes, for a potion. Cool. I forgot I had not built me a rainbow road yet. I think Forest and Windia. Windia's in the Aquaria region. Hey, a Crusader.
Thanks.
Just in time. As you fight Kefka. Yeah, and in Worlds Collide, from what I understand, strength is not exactly a great stat anyways. Like, it's just okay.
Strength is phenomenal with certain abilities.
Ooh, such as?
So things like sword tech, things like throw, they are based almost solely on the strength stat. And levels, of course, play the biggest role in everything, but come on, Tunnel Armor, do something. All right, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, getting one of my chat members is laying out the business on Cyan, why he's just not great. Like, magic, and defense are not great. They suck. Evasion is awful, and speed is non-existent. So,
yeah, Cyan just doesn't have redeeming qualities in the rando. Sword tech itself is a phenomenal ability, but it needs to be on a character that it pairs well with. And a lot of times you don't get to the level that really like makes it good enough. So it's just a little awkward.
Yeah, just a little unfortunate.
Sucks to suck, as the kids say.
As they do. Speaking of sucks to suck, this world trek I'm having to make to go back and forth to do these objectives is driving me up the wall. I'm having to walk from like the farthest edge of the Aquaria region over and back over to the Forester region because I don't have exit at all to make this check for Kaylee's mom.
Yeah, but Kaylee's mom, she's got it going on.
Very true. This would also put Ruben up to level 34. Not that I'd be taking Ruben at this point anyways. I've maxed out Tristan with Meteor. Oh, Ruben also has Meteor. But he doesn't get it till 41, and damned if I'm going back to fight that bird.
I was going to say, that doesn't sound particularly ideal.
No, not at all. In the Pixel Remaster, Shadow? Apparently, they fixed them a little bit in the Pixel Remaster. Wait, hold on.
I couldn't tell you.
Shadow, which remaster? The Pixel one or the one that everybody hates, the iOS port? Purely because of the visual aesthetics. I actually like the bonus content they added to some of the iOS remasters. I thought they were pretty good. Like Final Fantasy V, they added like 2 completely new jobs, which was fun. Yeah, the Pixel remaster. People really, really hated the artwork, that the character art for the iOS ports. They hated the round tum-tums.
All right, Yeti, it is time to fulfill your destiny as a gambling man.
All right. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this gambling.
Quickly take the offering off of Locke and remember to put it back on later. And put it on him so he can go 8x fixed dice.
No, wait, hold on. If you do this, I'm gonna have to change the age rating of my stream since it's got gambling. How could you do this to me, Possum?
This sure is a boss for him to come across.
Yikes. 2.
Yeah.
3. 4. 5.
Surely he does enough damage to kill, right?
Surely.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
We'll let him attack twice in the final Kefka fight, it's fine. I'm not having him do that 8 times. The animation time alone is awful.
Yeah, no, that was like, what was that, like a 10, 15-second attack?
Yep.
Jeez, that's so long.
I'm not going to let him get confused. Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, the thing a lot of people seem to like about 6, and one of the things I liked about it too, is like you can pseudo adjust characters to your preferences using Esper levels.
Yes.
Now I gotta run all the way back because I have no access from Spencer's Cave back to Windia.
Have you thought about like having exit and crest to travel?
You know, exit would have been great. I don't think I have enough points to even check and see where exit was. But if it's behind Jerkbird, you can kiss those dreams goodbye. I'm not doing that crap. Let's see. Hint, exit, book. I can't afford it. I need 15 more points. We'll never know, chat. Bow of ship. Always check bow of ship. Hey, red chest here. There's this thunder shield.
Thunder shield.
Always check bow of ship. You know, as you prep to fight final Kefka.
Oh boy. Okay, there's a lot of characters on my screen. Locke is definitely in the party.
I sent you an Odin too,
Tomorrow's
just to make
in
it a
the
little bit
party.
harder.
Well, that's not going to come up at all. Sabin is my thrower, and then Shadow's my mage, right? That all sounds about right. And then who do we sacrifice?
Oh, there's a second Valiant knife.
Oh, that would have actually been really nice to have. Oh well.
Can't you change equipment mid-fight?
I don't have a Genji glove on, so...
Unfortunate. I'm sorry. Well, if you die, you have a second Valiant knife.
Yeah, I'm not dying.
Oh, okay, never mind. Hey, there's my exit book. It's on Max ship.
Nice. Of course it was.
Now we don't have to fight Golem. I like how that's like literally the only check, like the biggest checkbox of getting the exit spell is do not have to fight this boss anymore.
Yeah.
I left this on standard Doom Castle. Buckle up, chat. We're in for a ride. But holy's still holy. So, you know, as the kids say, oh, never mind. Fuck up your inputs. Don't do the meme. No, ninjas have spider kids.
That's not great, because
No,
they
it's
are
not.
pretty tanky generally.
But they're also pushovers who are weak to,
Whatever Thunder rolled into, or
whatever
Blizzard.
fire rolled in. I didn't know the shadow ninjas were weak to water.
Yeah.
Water and wind.
Same as Thanatos. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're weak to lightning, they have to be.
Yeah. Good to know. I felt really bad commentating the community event last night because one of the runners who was on stream was not... He's one of the newer runners in the community. And you could tell when I got to Doom Castle that he wasn't overtly familiar with the layout and how to do the floors. So I had to speak to that. And I was just like... I left in this setting on purpose to be like a kind of reminder check for everybody. It's like, hey, it's been a while since we've done just straight up Doom Castle. Let's see who remembers how to do this.
Well, and then you have like 10 who's vanilla speedruns.
Correct, and Hatox.
Who's going to remember, and Hatox as well, yeah.
How are they doing on their times? I haven't looked in a while.
I don't think 10 has run it seriously in a while, but he was like mid 150s.
Eventually, someone will take away Almagus's record.
10 could do it. He said have a number of runs on pace, but I don't think he's seen a floor 6 in God knows how long.
It sucks that speed run is entirely contingent on a lot of RNG factors that are completely out of your control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Wyvern floor, and I see 2 red chests. What, Excalibur's here, and Apollo Helmet's here.
Sick.
Thanks, randomizer. You're just decking me out for the final fight.
Well, I wasn't going to find you that helm or that sword.
Nope.
But I did find you a moon helm.
You did.
And the other 2 swords.
This is going to be a very cathartic Wyvern fight, too, because fire rolled into water. So I'm going to be doing 4k damage on Wyvern every turn. It's going to be super sweet.
Nice. All
4184. That is so nice to see.
Imagine if it were Phoebe, it'd be like 5,300.
Right? Like, she'd push 5k casting a flare easily. You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to make Ben waste a turn when I got this flare action going on.
Do your worst, Yeti. It was pretty bad, friend.
Yeah, you told him to do his worst. He delivered. All right, Jerkbird round 2. Let's hope didn't roll nearly as bad as Pazuzu did. I'm a little sad Projectile or Air didn't mix in with Holy. Well, sorry.
Oh, is Holy in there now?
Yeah, so it's just we're calling it zombie at first, and it's more like it's holy damage, but
yeah,
holy. So the 4 main elements more often than not mix amongst themselves. Sometimes they'll mix in with one of the other weaknesses. Projectile seems more often not to be the one to roll into zombie or holy damage.
Yes, I see it roll in, like Projectile rolls into zombie a lot, and it's like, oh, I can just go ahead and life zone Pazuzu now. I am okay with this.
Right?
Or like Arrow will roll into it, and I'm like, I'm also okay with this because that also adds the Hydra to it too.
Correct.
Or the Wyvern, whatever it is. Alright, my very casual Kefka climb nears its end.
Yeah, all things considered, we're actually not too far apart.
Yeah.
I'm like 5 minutes behind you, roughly. Unless this goes south really quickly.
Yeti, no! You must live! Live,
For the
Yeti!
memes. For the memes. Get up. Oh, can I kill this guy before Psy Shield? I killed him before Psy Shield. I didn't even... I was just holding down A. I like no
Nice.
brain. That was infinitely easier than Pazuzu.
Alright, the goal here is for Yeti to get the kill. Come on.
Lord, he was born.
Not quite enough, Yeti. Go forth and do more bad things. We're getting gonered, we don't care. Fine. We might get ultimate after this. It's still probably fine. Triple one's not what we need, Yeti. Try again, pal. Havoc Wing. Alright.
The gambler's
Let's
phallus.
go, Yeti. Come on. You tackled. That's still not it.
Next time, rename him the G-Foul for gambler's fallacy.
Oh, we get another goner phase. I'm actually going to Mega Elixir here just in case.
There you go. Get the safety out.
Boy, this Yeti and his dice. We got there though.
We're
Good
through
job,
phase
Yeti.
1. I haven't seen anything too bad yet.
Yeah, I don't think the way that this is currently set up,
Shit.
at least, the Worlds Collide side is ever going to be not feeding items to the Mystic Quest side.
Yeah.
And I don't really know how we fix that.
I don't know, but phase 2 here, I've seen 2 Jerkbird size shields back to back.
Ugh.
Thankfully, both of them have hit Tristram, who can tank it.
Oh, right, because he also has the most HP of everyone for whatever reason.
Yeah, his HP scaling is stupid for some reason.
Well, because he gets, what, 440 at level 7, when that should be what you have at, like, level 11.
Yeah.
So it just scales 40 per level from there, instead of what it should be doing. Also,
Yeah.
that's very interesting. You have to go through the entire Kefka collapse before it says player 1, or before it says you've completed it.
Oh, instead of
like
it
a
being on
crack.
last hit?
Yeah.
That's... I mean, I'm sure that's something they can address. Because initially... we had the same problem in Mystic Quest. Time
Yeah,
wouldn't
she's
trigger...
just setting values.
Yeah, because time wouldn't trigger until the life crystal was saved originally. So you had to
Yeah.
watch the whole Death of Dark King phase. But then, you know, Alchav came into the Discord and asked Tam what the bit was to toggle that last hit. And they found it. Bro, I need to get out of this phase 2 ASAP. Get me out of this hell.
You're just getting chained over and over with Side Shield.
I'm getting chained Side Shield. It's the worst.
I mean, it could have been Ruben.
It could have been. This would have been really, really bad with Ruben. Like, even if I'd have brought in Ruben at level 41, I don't think this fight would have been doable. Tristram was the correct decision. I don't even think Phoebe would have been able... She would have barely been able to live, I think. No, wait, no. She's only got, like,
1560 or something? Isn't that her one?
Yeah, something-ish. She might have died, actually. I think Tristram is physically the only character to be able to get through this fight, with Phase 2 being what it is. There we go. Jeez. Watch Phase 3 be worse.
All of a sudden, it's 6 pseudopods, Side Shield, heal.
It's Scott
please
Pilgrim. Let's top up. Chad, I hope you're enjoying this. This is a bit painful on my end. Okay, cool.
So, like, does Chaos need to come off, maybe, or no?
No. If we're doing this for a charity event, I'm keeping Chaos on just because of how funny it is. We'll just have to bump the estimate up to 2 hours, just in case. What about you? Any settings that you need to tweak on your end?
Yeah, I definitely need to change unlock stuff. I need to figure out how to... Like, I don't mind this stuff was buried behind a big character chain. I actually think that adds some character to things.
Yeah, and if anything, that's enjoyable for, like, a charity event.
Yeah. My fear is, with this flag set also being kind of the basis of the crossover tournament later this year, stuff definitely needs to change for that.
Fair.
But as far as this was concerned, for this, I don't really think I can add brown boxes to it. Because I think that or what would be the equivalent of Mystic Quest brown boxes. Because that all of a sudden would take me up to like 300 and change on checks.
Yeah. I don't think we saw a single brown box give an item to your game, though, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. I wonder if it's possible that's it could be on me for generating it the way I did because I had to change one of the settings on it because it was giving me an error. It was set to like full instead of items and other things, and so I wonder if by changing that setting,
Or we
I
could
may have wiped out the inclusion of other things. So
Yeah. Time.
GG.
Thank you. Not too far behind you at all.
No, 5 minutes exactly, basically.
Yeah. No, that's very good. Yeah. If you're cool with it, I'm cool with doing the forum tonight, getting that submitted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Well, chat, I hope you all enjoyed this preview into what's to come for the FFR Summer Randomizer event. Are you going in person? Do you know?
I am. Yeah.
I also might be able to go in person, then we could do this run live on a couch together.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be very cool. So check out the FF Randomizer Discord chat if you want to hear more and see if our run gets accepted. But I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks so much for joining me on the mic, Possum. This is great. I love doing this stuff. It's funny.
Yeah, this was fun, dude. Thank you for having me, and folks on Heb Stream. Thanks for asking the questions so we could explain as we go.
Awesome. Well, take care, everybody. Let's see you all next time. Later.